Before we go to the lesson, I let you watch some video about
as long as we can remember, birds inspired us to reach for the skies. And that's how our history of flying started. Well, more like the history of falling. We tried being birds, but somehow we kept failing and, falling. In 1493, Leonardo da Vinci started getting the first ideas of how we could fly. And in 1804, we designed a functional flying machine. George Cayley's design was inspired by a kite. Another century later, the Wright brothers flew 59 seconds straight with their propeller aircraft for the very first time. Now, flying really took flight. In 1919, the first all-metal airplane was built, but it could only bring 4 passengers. The Junkers due in 1931 already carried more. With its 3 engines, it could transport 17 people. Then followed first choppers, the first jet engines. In 1952, the passenger jet, the Comet, started flying, which looks a lot like the planes today. 15 years later, the supersonic Concorde flew 100 people from Paris to New York in 3 hours. Today, the Airbus A380, the biggest passenger jet, can carry up to 800 people. I'd say we've reached the skies and beat those birds big time.
what is the video about?
Flying. It's not flying.
Flying. The invention of airplane. The invention of it. What is the inspiration of the first airplane?
Bird.
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 And a kite, right? But what if we don't have the airplane? What do we do? If we don't have airplane, walk. What if we want to go to another country?
Walk.
Car. Trigger, if you want to go to America, but there are no airplanes. You said you take a ship, a ship, a boat.
Use a boat. Use a car, then use a boat. Then use a car again.
What about a bike?
No, that's take too long.
Walking.
3 years from Germany to Thailand.
Wow.
Germany to Japan.
Today we are going to learn in the topic of inventions. Inventions. What is inventions? Anything that made by human. So first, let's go to the vocabulary part. We have 6 words. 6 words. You can see in your book.
Invent.
Listen and repeat.
Invent.
Listen first.
Invent.
Invent. See?
Again.
Invent.
Invent.
1, 2, 3.
Invent.
Invent. To design or create something or make something. Do you see? Right?
เร็วเลยค่ะใจเด็กก็คือหนูเอง
And for example, yes, Percy Spencer, he invented microwave in 1945, the first microwave.
เดี๋ยวนะขึ้นบ้านเลยโอ้
And the next one, listen first.
Scientist.
Scientist.
Scientist ก็คือ the people who study in the area of science, or the experts who work in the area of science. For example, who is it? Who is it?
Isaac Newton.
Not Isaac Newton. It's not Isaac Newton. Einstein, Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein is one of the greatest scientists. Everybody read this one together.
Machine. Machine.
A machine is a speed or equipment that work together to do some tasks. Today, where we live with a lot of machines inside the car, inside the motorcycle, inside the air conditioner. Everything has a machine.
Oh, doesn't have.
Yes.
The project they have.
What about you?
I don't have a machine.
Albert.
You have a brain.
For example, he built a machine that can heat the food. He built a machine that can heat the food. Next.
Idea.
Idea is a thought or plan for doing something. It's a thought. It's a idea of what?
โดดน้ำยังไงให้มันติดตัว
ไอเดียเขาตอนนี้เขาคิดถึงหลอดไฟ
อ๋อ
For example, he has an idea of building something to help him cook. Help him cooking. For Percy Spencer, he built microwave to help him cook. Next.
Build. Build.
Build is to make something, to create something by putting materials together. For example, they build a house by putting wood together to build a house. What about to build this building? What do we need to build it?
bricks and wood, glass,
Glass,
Plastic.
plastic,
There. Nobody did.
plastic,
Here.
cement,
wood.
concrete,
Metal.
metal, yeah, steel.
It's the same as
For example, they build their new robot. If we look into the passage, we gonna know that they use past simple tense. Do you know how to use past simple tense? How to use it? Past simple tense. Use it in the past
action that is done.
to tell the action that
We done it.
happened in the past. Specific time. And here is the structure of past simple tense. The first one is affirmative. Subject. Subject
Verb
is
or verb ed.
and then verb in the past form. For example, eat. What is verb to of eat? Eat. What about run? Ran. What about sleep? This is irregular verb. But for regular verb, for example, invent. Invented. Invented. Put the ed behind the word. What is the subject of this sentence? They. And where is the verb? Invented. And then the object. For the negative form, we have subject. And verb to do in the past form, did, did not. And then verb infinitive or verb one. For example, he didn't build the machine. What is the subject? He. And didn't. And build. Build is a verb. And so, if you need to identify what is past simple tense, you can look for these keywords. For example, yesterday, last night, last month, last year, last week, a day ago. some breathing strategies, skimming and scanning. You know skimming and scanning. Scamming, not scamming. First, let's start with skimming. Skimming is reading very quickly to get the main idea. We will not read every word. So I will use this strategy to get the main point of what you are reading and to save your time. So how to use it? Read the first and last paragraph. The main idea mostly located in the first or the last paragraph. And then you can also read the first and the last sentence of each paragraph. Look for keywords. And don't try to understand everything. So we're gonna practice with the passage light bulb. The first one. What is the main idea of this passage?
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Let's read. What is the main idea of this passage? Read the first and the last sentence. What's mostly in the first sentence? The main idea of this Thomas Edison. Light bulb. Who wants to answer? Loud and clear. What is the main idea of this passage?
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Light bulb. Light bulb. Invented by Thomas Edison. Okay. Next, scanning. Scanning is very easy. Scanning, not scamming. Scanning is reading quickly to get specific facts or specific information. Specific information or detail. We use it to find detail and information. Questions before scanning. And use keyword to find specific information. Use the keyword in the question and then go reading in the passage. And don't read everything. For example, who is the inventor of light bulb? Right? When was the light bulb invented? 1879. Okay, very good. What's inside the light bulb?
Wire. A special wire.
A special wire. Where is it? Special wire inside that go with electricity pass through. And what did people use before there were light bulbs? Oil lamp. See at night. Okay. The passage is the microwave invented by mistake. So before we read, we're gonna listen to this story first. 1, 2, 3.
Something we use every day was actually invented by mistake. Percy Spencer was a scientist in the USA. One day, he was working on a machine that used sound. It got so hot where he worked that his chocolate bar melted. He had an idea for a machine that could make food hot faster than other machines. He built the machine in 1945, and it was later called the Radarange. It is now called the microwave, and people use them all around the world. This shows us mistakes are not always a bad thing.
So let's read it together. 1, 2, 3. USA. Good.
One day he was working on a machine that used sound. It got so hot where he looked at his chocolate bar melted. He had an idea for a machine that could make water faster than water machine. He built the machine in 1945 and it was not away. It is how and people use it all around the world.
What is the first name of Radarin? Who is the inventor of microwave? Percy Spencer. Is he intentionally build it? No.
It's mistake.
It's his mistake. And he built it in 1945.